Dusk and Elliot Wood have a map of the surface now. They know what awaits them outside this facility. They don't know where in their town they'll be popping out, but they know that right now they're underneath of it. And they could be underneath of it for a while longer, as their only way out seems to be blocked by something dangerous. These labs are well protected after all, and something detected Dusk up there. And to deal with the threat, we must first attempt to know it. And so, that is where we shall begin today. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. No hope. Where we're going to try and seize a little bit of hope as we make our way up the only staircase up that we actually know about at this stage. This one right here. Now we're more than likely going to be leaving Elliot below, because I feel like that's going to be the safest and the sanest option for us to begin with. We do not have a lot of tools at our disposal to deal with larger bots, so I truly do hope that that isn't what we're dealing with here, but there are still many other things that could be just as bad, if not worse. So Elliot, please just guard this position. Stay here. Don't follow us for now. We will peek. Okay, the doors are still closed. Wonderful. And stepping out here, all is well. Okay, we have two doors that we can explore. We're just gonna go backwards and forwards here. We haven't heard anything yet. Still nothing? We might be able to get to the door here. Okay, we're in. I don't know what we're in yet, but we'll see. Okay. Looks like a security office. Yes? Yes, that's what we're looking at. Zombie dogs. Okay. Alright, you just stay right there, pal. And we are going to, carry on away from here for now. And in here, it's just peek, just office space. Yup, nothing hidden away in the desks? No. Unfortunate. So what are we dealing with up here then? Let's see. Peeking out, still not seeing anything. Nothing. Here? Okay, there's something. Belt linkages. And there's a mangled corpse of a zombie dog here. Okay, so what do we do with that information? Light. Ideally, light. Let's see if we can get a little bit of light on the situation. We're going to go and activate this flashlight. Yep. Peeking. We're okay. Peeking here. We're not okay. That's not okay. That is a mil-spec turret. Leadworks LLC's T41A Sentry. It has an automated carbine attached to it, and it's very much aware of our current position. Now, it might not have ammunition, but it's only been shooting at one zombie dog, so there's a strong chance it still has more. It could have been shooting at other things as well. For now though, let's go and turn off that light. And also, we don't need that anymore. No, let's drop it. And that roadmap too. We will get them out the way though, and yeah, let's get the light off right away. So, turret, how do we deal with you? Well, we do have our powers. We could try and attempt to use those, but we could also try and use line of sight to our advantage. Now this here, this locker, that does block line of sight. Do we have the strength to pull it around right now? It feels really heavy. It's possible. And it's probably going to hurt us a little bit to try and move this around. Yeah, we're struggling a bit. Okay, we do have some aspirin though. We're going to take all of those right now to try and help deal with our pain. I don't think our psionics is going to help us with something as big as that. I think we're just going to have to try and push it. Hey, we got our strength back, so that's good. We've got a strength of 8. Let's see. We're really struggling. We seem to be doing better at dragging it, but dragging it around that corner is going to be a little bit difficult. Let's try and drag like that. Okay, there we go. We had some joy, and that's a little bit further. Okay, now we're going to try and push it up. Okay, so far, so good. Let's see if we can get it up to another square above us. And we lost some strength there. Okay, now let's see if we can get it to that square there. Good. So theoretically now, okay, we should be able to go out to here. It still can't see us. That's really good. Okay, how am I going to make this work? What we're going to try and do is block its line of sight to us as much as possible. So we need to try and get it from here up to there. So we can push it from this position here. I don't think that we were in danger from this position specifically. It didn't seem to notice us. So we'll just try and see if we can grab and push it. Oh boy. We hear hostile detected. Run. Okay. It saw us. It was very much aware of us, and it's very much on the other side. We're not going to be able to push this, I think, any further than we've got it. Oh no, we can. Okay, it is right on the other side of this now. Oh boy. Okay. So we've made some progress. We can check out this space. We should be able to without being able to see us now. So we'll see if there's anything else up here that could help us. There is a syringe, which with that, we would be able to potentially take our morphine, should we need to. Hopefully, we aren't going to need to. And actually thinking about that, yeah, we might want to revise some of our bandages because some of them are not so good right now. And we've got quite a few bandages to go around. Yeah, like we should have a better bandage on our right arm. Our torso is looking good. The others we could probably do with just the makeshift ones. So let's go and start applying them. There we go. That's that taken care of. We'll check the rest of the space. Nothing came to try and eat us, so it seems like we're safe here. We have a filter mask cartridge. Let's hope that Elliot is doing okay downstairs. What do we got here? We have citric acid. Okay. And some spots where we can't really see what's going on. Interesting. It's right kind of just in this line here. Strange. Now I did just have a thought. I do wonder if we might be able to try and use our powers to try and shift it around. How much is that going to help us? We've got it blocked off for now, which that's great. That's a really, really good start. I want to turn on our light source again though, so if we can see a way around it. Okay, there is a way around, but we are going to need a science ID card to get through there, and we have not found one of those yet. That's the only way through as well. Okay, back around the corner we go. So now we know what we need to be able to actually get out of here. We need a science ID card, and we are yet to find one of those. Not great. Not great. Okay, well, back downstairs for now. Elliot, hey, we know what the situation is. It's not great. But we need to try and see if we can do something about that. Now, we do still have a few rooms that we haven't explored, and I think it would probably be worthwhile for us to see what the heck is going on in them. And on one of the levels, we did actually leave an active biosoldier, a bio-operator. I think we're probably going to want to try and go back for him. Now, rooms like this we've been into, they are just slime rooms. We're not going to find science ID cards in there. We want to be looking for scientists, primarily. Okay, that was your extra smartphone, huh? So we're going to keep our fingers nice and crossed and see what else we can find. Yeah, I didn't even go in here. Okay, just a big bathroom? Looks like it. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we got here. Another room, nothing much to it. One that has a manhack kit that isn't ours, so we'll leave you be for now, manhack. I said we'll leave you be. I guess we're gonna have to wait for you to get in close and be a pain in the ass. Wonderful. Thank you, Elliot, and thank you, Dusk. We're gonna have to drop the cudgel and just wait to stop that bleeding. So that's another reason why some of the rooms are going to be unexplored like that, and more than likely it's why this is also unexplored. No? No. Okay. CBMs. Wonderful. Anything in here with these CBMs? And what CBM is it? A trickle charger. Trickle charger CBM. Sterile? That lethal force. Probably not going to worry about you then. Anything in here? No. We're just going to have to leave that alone then. Yep. Well, that's that space. There isn't much else hidden on this level. We're going to have to delve deep again. Head back down below, you know? And we've only really got one space here that we haven't fully explored, but we can kind of already see what's in there. It's just a terminal. It's not going to be able to give us that much. So then we make our way further down, back to the level where this all started. Yeah, and we do have an enemy that we've left down here that might be able to help us out. The last time we saw that bio-operator, they were right here. So Elliot, we're going to bring you around the corner, and then we're just going to make sure that you're going to stay nice and still. And you know what? I think we're going to take these shoes. They are poor fitting though, so I still feel like it's going to be too much of a negative to our speed. Let's see, we've got a speed of 90 right now. It really doesn't seem to change at all. So we'll probably try and keep it, yeah, keep them off. Well, they protect us from standing on glass and other things like that. They're going to be more hindrance than they're worth. Let's see, do we want to keep you down here? I think this will be okay as long as we don't bring the enemy back through here. Guard this position, Elliot. Please do not move. Let's close the door behind us. Would have heard us open that door, but we can't see it right now. And it does have sparks of light that happen occasionally. Beneath us, we've got a syringe. Okay, going very cautiously now. Let's try and move around the tables rather than over them. Just lots of splintered wood. Some nails, some planks. Did a number on the place. Where are you, though? The door is smashed. You found your way out. Let's be careful on those glass shards, and we'll check the rest of the room. I am assuming that you found your way out. Really not finding anything else in here. Nothing whatsoever. Yep, clear. Okay, continuing on. Are you out here or further still? Might have gone up towards the light. Let's put on safe mode, just in case we wander directly into it. You didn't have anything left, right? No. Anything you've used I would have taken by now. Zombie brute, yes. Ah, there you are. Okay, let's run back then, close that door shut, because we need to try and find a way to slice and dice you. And that dissector over there is probably going to be the best one for us to use, because I'm pretty sure we lured a machine man into here, and I don't think we did anything with him. So there's a strong chance that he's probably still there. So for safety's sake, let's try and use the other one for now. Let's just ignore the brute as well. Oh, we should be able to make a new pipe mace for Elliot here as well. That's something that we'll have a look at, but let's just clear a path first of all. We'll just move a few things out the way here, just so that we can make it nice and easy over towards our dissector. Good. Good. We will open that up as well, just so we can kind of run straight through, get that glass out the way. There we are. So now, where are you? There you are. Come on, let's get going. Yep, you're still following us. Excellent. And I think we can actually just kind of go straight through here. It doesn't actually slow us down at all. Okay, so far so good. Oh boy, you made it real quick there. We're just going to do these little bursts, sprints, and let's get you into that dissector, please. Yay? Yeah, it worked, but kind of only just. Let's try and lure you away from there for now, up and over here, and we're going to be going back down and around because we cannot afford to have you hit us. No, we cannot. Okay, well, you destroyed that. Manhack dies. Manhack collapses. We had a manhack here? Apparently you just destroyed it. We've got you kind of half health. Okay, it was right here. Broken manhack. It is slower than us currently, but we need to be very cautious with our stamina. We can't afford to have that stamina drop too low. If this doesn't get you, we're going to have to... Oh boy, you made it there really quickly. How bad are you? Heavy bleeding, that's good, but I want to make sure that we get our stamina back before we try and do anything else. So let's just get on the other side of this door, close it up, wait, catch our breath. Oh, something died. That could have been the bio-operator. I think it was. There's blood on the other side of the door. Yes, it was. Hot damn. Okay. First of all, entrenching tool. It's a good tool. And it's actually not a bad weapon. It doesn't have the benefits of rapid strikes and stuff like that, but damage overall, we can see that it's not terrible. Where it's good is that it can be used for cutting, it can be used for digging, and food cooking even. We are going to take that. We're also going to take this IFAK pouch, or maybe we'll just take some of the things that are in it. The bandages, the adhesive bandages, the hemostatic powder, very nice. I don't think we're going to need another syringe right now. The canteen, I think we'll just wear it. The poor fitting army helmet, it's a fair bit of encumbrance. No, we're not going to worry about it. But yeah, we'll take the filthy hit to be able to get that canteen on us. Or maybe we don't have to wear it. Can we just fit it in our pack? We don't have a lot of space, do we? No. The MREs, let's crack them open. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that we're going to want to have in there. So we're just going to take the whole packages. So, not all we need, but some things that are good. A victory all the same. You know what? And our options are quite limited now that I'm starting to run out the possibilities in my mind. Let me kind of set the scene for you. We know to get out of this place that we need to have a science ID card. We also need to get past that turret there. That turret is quite close to the door. If we destroy it, it could explode, it could damage the card reader. then we'd be having a bad time. And to actually get to the card reader itself, we're going to need a science ID card. The chances of it spawning, very, very low, and we've already gone through all the scientists that we currently have access to. There may be others, but they're in rooms that we can't access because our computing skill isn't high enough yet. But we may be able to get it there if we can scrounge up the right books, everything that we have access to, and see if we can possibly make it. I think the issue is we had that one book that could take our computing skill up from 3 to higher, but right now 2 is as high as we can possibly get. We're also feeling drained right now, which may very well be from the psionic expulsions we've been having. Dusk did spend a lot of time training that in the last. I love a challenge though. This is all exciting to me, even if it is dreadful at the same time. So we need to go and get Elliot. We need to make him a new pipe mace first of all, just so that he has a better defensive weapon than what he's rocking currently. Turn on our safe mode again. Oh, well, the brutes immediately turned it off. Elliot, are you okay? Yes, you are. Good. Elliot, please follow. Was that the book that we needed? Yeah, everything that you need to ace computer science. We need to have 3. Yeah, this book can help you practice intermediate computing. Interesting, but I don't think that we can get anything from that yet, can we? We can do meditation practice. That can help get our metaphysics skill up to 3. Good. Well, I'd certainly like to try and do that. But yeah, our computing skill, we can get it to 2, but then I don't think that we can go for the intermediate computing. At least it's not there, right, as far as I can see. Let's grab the book, see if that does actually change anything for us. Honestly, I think we would need to read the book to be able to learn how to do it. Because yeah, if we could practice, hey, maybe there are things that we can still do with our tablet PC that could help increase our computing skill. But for now, we're just going to focus on getting a weapon sorted for our brother here. Yep, back up into here we go, and we might actually need to use Elliot to collect a little bit more from what we've got here. So, Elliot, my lad, smash a few of these if you'd be so kind. That's good. And that should be everything. Unfortunately it isn't. Let's hope we can get some pipe fittings this time. Still no pipe fittings. Our luck has not been great. There we go, that's what we're after. So let's step into the light and let's get you to drop that old pipe mace for now. Catch your breath, and Dusk, let's get you making a new pipe mace for Elliot. We could go for the great pipe mace. It does have a stun to it. You know what, I think, yeah, we'll give him an upgrade. We'll see if he is able to wield it all right. Can you use the great pipe mace? Yeah, he's wielding it apparently. Excellent. Good stuff, my friend. But yeah, bum rushing a turret, not exactly the greatest idea. Not something that we want to be doing. I was just checking in on the arm splint. We have 20 medical tape at the moment. We need 25 to be able to have enough to put it together. We're close, but we're not quite there yet. Well, it's very easy to feel defeated. We can't let that get to us yet. I think the best thing that we could probably try and do right now is just get some sleep, rest, recover, and come back to this, with a fresh perspective. Oh, hang on. We haven't actually explored everything down here. See, there we go. Fresh perspectives. All these crates here haven't been explored, or haven't been cracked open. And there's probably a good reason for that. We'll see what that is. Heading back down here and opening this. We did hear something then in the distance. See, broken cyborg. That's why. That is why. Okay. Can we take care of a broken cyborg together? Is that going to be possible? Well, I would hope so. With a great pipe mace in hand, I would imagine Elliot to be good enough to fight this thing. Let's find out though. Okay, Dusk tries and fails to do any damage. Getting 8 there though. It's stunned. We continue to strike again and again. Oh boy. We are not doing much damage here. I think Elliot is the only one that might actually be able to do damage. And that's because that great pipe mace can do something. But so can our fangs. 12 damage as we sink it into it. Critical hit there by Elliot. It's downed, it's stunned. Let's just keep on laying into this thing. But it is also laying into us. Come on. And there we go. It's down. And this thing can seemingly get back up, so we'll make sure that it doesn't. And it has nothing on it whatsoever, but it has opened this place up to us. So let's get cracking. And narrow spectrum antibiotics. Okay, that's not worthless. In the right situation, that could be quite useful. The ammonia solution ain't gonna really help us right this second. They made quite a bit of a mess of this place. And was there anything else up here? There's something dead. That was a while back, I think. Anything of use we would have already taken. Yeah, they really did a number on it. Right, that's the clean water tank there. We're feeling turgid already, so we're not going to worry about drinking from that, but you know what? Elliot, have a drink. Slurp it. Actually, his thirst is already slaked as well, and Dusk is very tired at this stage. Don't worry, you will get to sleep. We're just going to go and check back down here. Oh, damn it, shallow water. Yep, damp feet, that's my bad. See if we had anything else over here. Ideally, Elliot not stepping in the water either. Yeah, nothing. Okay then, let's find ourselves a room for us to call it a night. So, back upstairs for the moment. Oh, and by a night, we mean a day at the stage. Elliot, thank you very much. We've destroyed that one there. Which, is this where we left our washboard? No, but we got cotton patches there and whatnot. And there is a blanket. Okay. Dusk, let's have a look at those wounds before we try and go to sleep. Just how good those bandages are. We've got good bandages across everything where we want to have them. And let's update that one on our left leg. I'm happy with all of that for now. Now we just need to hope that we're actually going to be able to sleep through the night. Okay, Dusk, lay down your head. Oh, taking a deep breath, the last of the unnatural tiredness of psionic channeling leaves us as Dusk mutates as she's falling asleep. Yeah, we'll stop trying to fall asleep. Colorful skin. We feel strange. Yeah, no doubt. So, what has happened there? Colorful skin. Your skin is covered in shifting pattern dots, lines and swirls. This is outside your control and does not help your stealth. In fact, it makes you more noticeable. Not ideal. Strange shifting skin. Elliot, oh, you're still awake. You're doing okay, right? Have you mutated at all overnight? I hope not. Well, we are still healing by resting. Our torso bandage is just average now, so we're gonna make sure that we update that. We want it to be good for as long as it can be. And you know what? Hey, we have a gummy vitamin. We'll knock that back and try to get some sleep. And there we go. Finally, sleep. And I don't even know what Dusk's sleep schedule is now because it's 12 o'clock. I think she may have slept the entire day. It's day 64 at this stage. Elliot is back asleep now. And I don't know if we know if he's mutated overnight at all. Dusk hasn't mutated any further at this stage. But her wounds have been healing rather well. I am damn happy about that. She is very hungry now. So let's see what we have at our disposal. We're probably going to go for the things that are going to spoil first of all. Now these things are sealed, so they're not going to spoil yet. But things like the cheese spread, they will spoil eventually. So we need a little bit of light, which I'm not sure where our nearest source of light is. It could just be the terminal that's down here. Well, is there anything else in here with us? There is a zombie security guard. Fantastic. You know what? That's actually a good thing, because you may very well have equipment that we could use. So we're going to need Elliot to assist us with that. I was just going to try and make some basic sandwiches with the crackers. We will be doing that. Elliot, for now, wake up, and we need to check on your condition. You are very hungry at this stage. That's understandable. You do have water that you can drink. Let's get that back for now, and we'll try and get some calories in you. I mean, I would ask what happened to all of the butter that you had, but it seems like you might have just consumed that all already. Knock that back. There we go. Satisfied. Not a lot of calories, but, you know, it'll do. So, now that we got you awake, and we'll double check. Yep, you're still wielding that great pipe mace. We'll say hello to our security friend over here. We're gonna yell something, see if we can get its attention. Oh, we most certainly did. Let's start backing up here and see where it goes. Is it gonna go between us? Elliot, are you gonna jump in? Oh, you know what? Just keep following me. Wonderful. Oh, Elliot just closed the door. Well, I guess we're fighting you the old-fashioned way, huh? That's alright. That's okay. We could have just brought it into there. That's fine. Hey, you know what? It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. We're going to go and reapply that bandage. The one on our torso. There we go. And let's hope. That hope did not lead to much, unfortunately. 2 $20 bills. Alright, it's something, huh, Elliot? It is something. Anyone else in this room? Anything else in this room? No. We do have a little bit of light here, so let's go to food. And we can make a boring sandwich? Ooh. Hang on, we do have butter. Well, let's keep it safe for now. We don't want to give it all to Elliot. We'll make a peanut butter sandwich, which we will knock back right away. And that's about all that we can make from those crackers so far. All right, now I'm just going to do a little bit of a refresher by heading up here towards the library section, just to make sure that, we haven't missed out on anything else that could potentially help us in our current predicament. No, unfortunately, praying is not going to help us here, but meditating might, actually. And we do have the ability to practice meditation. It'll give us a time to just heal up a little bit more. So we could get a chair, get ourselves comfortable. We've got light in here. You know what? Who needs a chair, right? Elliot, I'm sure you'll be able to keep yourself entertained. Let us practice meditation, and we can actually practice computing at the moment. It probably is because our skill just dropped down ever so slightly, so we'll practice it for just a moment or two until, our proficiency increases. We will stop practicing, yes. And then let's begin this meditation practice. We're practicing calming and emptying our mind, thinking thoughts as they come, and then allowing them to flow through and onwards. All right. Hey, metaphysics 2. Good. Are we going to stop practicing? Not yet. Let's continue. Oh dear. And Elliot is having visions again. We've been working through a lot of the day here, but we've managed to get ourselves to metaphysics level 3. We will stop practicing now, see where we are at with that. You've done some excellent meditating, Dusk, and how does that affect us? It gives us a new ability. Slow fall, counteract the pull of gravity with telekinetic force, greatly reducing or even eliminating damage from falling and becoming much more buoyant. Useful. Right now it's saying it's too difficult. Actually, everything is too difficult for us to cast. Well, we're not in pain currently. We are thirsty. We'll knock back a root beer for a change and a dark cola. And we'll just kind of give it a moment or two and see. Still too difficult for us to cast. The only thing I can think of is, no, our wariness is totally fine at the moment. It's our focus more than like. Our focus is absolutely terrible at the moment. And it's because we spent a lot of time just, focusing on one thing while not being in a great mood. We need to manage mood as much as possible. So let's actually have a look and see what's affecting us morale-wise at the moment. Filthy gear. So yeah, we are wearing the olive light ballistic vest at the moment. We may be able to clean it, but we need a fair amount of detergent to do so. And we'd also need a wash kit rather than, just what we're dealing with at the moment. I'm half thinking it might be better for us to take it off for now. I know, blasphemy. It's incredibly protective, but the more dodgy we can be, the better. And that maybe means leaving our pack behind before we go into fights as well, because our torso is quite encumbered at the moment. We've got a lot of things going on. Also, we probably don't need to be just slugging the AR around like the way that we've been doing it. That's looking better already. Our dodge is 4.3. And actually, if we could practice our dodging, that would be nice. It's as good as it's gonna get. Well, our mood should hopefully start improving over time, especially if we can have things that give us joy, like this orange here. And we'll have the cheese spread just as it is for now, because it will go off eventually. And all those things should hopefully start to stack up over time and make our morale better, and then in turn allow us to use our psionic powers, because we may very well be able to use those powers to help our predicament. And I think what we're going to do right now is just make sure that we, well and truly, are not missing out on anything. Like the DIY compendium that could be of assistance to us. Flicking through the compendium there, we can't actually learn anything from it right now. We need to have a fabrication of 3 to be able to get use from it, but it does teach us how to make a lot of things. And I think getting our fabrication up over time is certainly something that we're going to want to do. We can't afford to carry around that big book with us right now. So we're going to push on into some of these other spaces that are around here, spaces that are still left dark, where I've probably just made assumptions that there's nothing there that we're going to want. Art and the science of chemical warfare. There's certainly a possibility that we can use that. Also, that screwdriver set, finally we can actually fit it in something. Good. That's actually very good that we've gone and grabbed that. I will take that as a boon, and damn, there's a lot of mess over here. Puddles of mechanical fluid and a horns mutagen, but it's spilled. It's not in something right now. Horns. Oh boy. Wow, that would be fun. It was spiked with rum. We've missed out on that. We can't consume it because it's on the ground. You can't drink spilled liquids. We can't collect it either. It's been spilled. That's just so much blood. Hello, hi. Prototype cyborg. Yeah, we didn't kill you. There is a hammer in here as well, which, you know, it does actually have basic prying. That's going to be a better tool for us to have than the makeshift crowbar that we currently have floating alongside us. Oh, it looks like we can actually fit the makeshift crowbar in our inventory anyway, which I'm definitely surprised by that. Yeah, no, we're just going to drop you. We don't need you anymore. We have evolved. All right, carrying on. Oh no, gee, this is somewhere that we haven't seen, but it's unfortunately not somewhere that gets us somewhere. The biggest problem with these doors here is that they can't just be picked. They're all electronically sealed. I don't know if a halogen bar would be able to open them, but we don't have a halogen bar. We never will get one where we are. You know, I am looking at all the pipes that we have here, and I'm wondering how much damage throwing a pipe at a turret would do. And I think before trying to invest a load of pipes into, well, turret throwing, we'll maybe just grab one and see how that goes. Elliot, you guard this position. Oh well, we'll grab 3 for now. Stay there, my brother. And making our way up, let's get closer and see what we've got. Peering around the corner. Okay, you're still just hanging out there. Let's drop that for the time being. We shall wield a pipe, and we're going to try and throw it directly at it. We hear a clang and a thud as the pipe drops to the ground, and it doesn't really do anything. No surprises there. But you know, throwing might not be the wrong idea here. The most basic throwing tool that we can make is a throwing stick, which right now we don't actually know how to make. We might actually need Elliot to be able to make that, because sometimes knowledge, well not sometimes, knowledge is shared between NPCs when you have proximity. So yeah, what I would love to do is make a self bow, or just a basic survival bow, and use that to, well, take this bastard out. But without enough thread, we're not going to be able to do that. But then again, we have discovered some blankets. Maybe we can get something there now that we actually have proper cutting tools. Yeah, let's wear this blanket for now, and we'll make our way back to where Elliot is. Hello there, friend. Now, dropping that to the ground, we can get 150 thread from taking it apart. Okay, now that could also be used to make a splint, but we need a ranged damaging tool more right now. We're hearing screaming. That's normal. Don't worry about that. So yeah, we do have an option for bow. We also have an option for survival bow. We've got 300 thread saved up so far. We would need a bit more to be able to get that to work. The survival bow is much easier to make. It's only 1 hour and 52 minutes. It's a weak bow, weak and inaccurate, but easy to make. Yeah, the short bow's much better, but it's a big time sink. Ugh. Suitable for small game and harassing enemies. Yeah, it's the crit multiplier that can help us though. And even a small amount of damage over time will be enough to take out that turret. But it all comes down to, well, us being able to see it and it not being able to see us, etc. Because here's the thing, if we can kill it, then we may be able to get some bullets from its remains. And with those bullets, take care of the things downstairs and potentially find a card to get us out of here. Yeah, the survival bow only has a range of 8. I think we're going to have to go for the actual short bow. But we're going to need some more blankets to be able to get that to work. I briefly went down the wrong staircase. Didn't mean to. Okay, yeah, that's where we don't want to be down there. No. There we go. Okay, we've got a towel and a down-filled blanket so far. We're going to have to hope that we are going to be able to get some things back from them. And you know what? We could just try and take them apart here. Down feathers and cotton sheets is not going to give us thread. And a towel, we need a fine cutting tool. Our scissors are just not good enough, apparently. Now, Elliot, right now, does have that makeshift sling on, as does Dusk. We might not need both of them right this second, if the other one is a blanket and not a down blanket. He's actually not using it at all at the moment, so we'll just leave that on the ground because I'm hoping we'll be able to get a blanket back from it if we can disassemble it. At least, that's the idea here. Yeah, okay, we get a quilt back out of that. And the quilt, if we take that apart, we can't. We can still cut some things up. We can get threads, it's a long process. Let's cut up the towel for now. We'll get those cotton patches. Yeah, taking apart the cotton scraps gets us down to getting a thread back at a time. It is incredibly slow going, but it might just be what we need to do. We're literally pulling threads here. And you know what? If that's what we need to do here to make this bow, then we just got to do it, right? Let's cut up the quilt for now, see how much we can get from that. Felt patches. Okay, well, that's not going to help anyone. That down-filled blanket, we will disassemble that. The cotton sheets are going to break down, and that's going to help us. So right now, we've got 33 cotton sheets on there. If we disassemble everything recursively, it's going to take a day to get through everything. We're going to say disassemble everything once to begin with. So that's given us a load of cotton patches. And now getting those cotton patches into cotton scraps is going to take us 4 hours. We're going to start that process. Okay, there we go. Very thirsty, very hungry. Let's knock back some of that clean water and we'll have a cookie and we'll drop some of the butter for Elliot. There you go. All right, that's yours. You're very hungry. Knock back your butter. Get those calories up, my lad. Yeah, that'll help you. You're not full, but it's enough. And Dusk, let's see what we're dealing with here. Whoa, that's a lot of cotton scraps. Okay, it's actually more than we need right now. Right now we've got 150 thread, that is. We need 500 in total. So let's just transfer over an extra 50. That should give us everything that we need. And it's still gonna take 11 hours. Let's get going. And of course, we're not gonna do this all in one go. We're gonna do as much as we can before we start to get tired again or before Elliot can't take it anymore. That's 113 threads so far. Oh, and yeah, looking at this, it's actually 600 thread that we are going to need. Yeah, Dusk, you're really in for it. And there we go. Tired. So that means that Elliot is probably feeling rather tired as well. He's just been kind of hanging out there. That's another nearly 200 thread, which puts us at 462. We are getting there, but we are not there yet. We're going to need to sleep, and we're going to need to eat more. For now, I think it's actually just going to be water. Our calorie intake it's okay. It's not as high as it probably should be right now, but we got to try and ration things because we don't know how much longer we're going to be down here. We're going to be getting some sleep. Yeah, Elliot can barely keep his eyes open. I'm not surprised, mate. And Legionnaires, I hate to do it to you, but we are going to have to leave things there for today. The reality of the situation that these two are in is really starting to settle in. We need to be very cautious with how we spend our time. The resources that we have down here, they're limited. There's a fair amount of water, but the food that's down here, there ain't much of it. We don't have power to work with. We have light that we can access in some places, but above us, we have that turret that is blocking our way, and a door through which we need a science ID card to exit. All the while, there is a possibility that that card reader could get broken, and if it does, our existence here, well, it's on a knife edge, let's just say. Yet it is not over yet. While they still have breath in them, they fight, and they will use that fight to do all that they can to leave this place. Together, they may prevail. Legionnaires, I'd like to ask you all at the end of our episode here today, a frustrating one at that, but still, if you enjoyed, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, Stay tuned.